what is moral panic. To begin with, the concept of moral panic was coined by sociologist Topical, and he published in 1972 this book, Folk Devils and Moral Panic. So moral panic describes the fear or anxiety that is triggered by an event and expanded by media, but it's constructing a minority, most of the time a minority group, as threat to the moral community or to the normative community. I think you heard about. What I mean with A would be the actual event. Let's say we had a murder of children on the streets. So that's the event itself. So that's A. B would be the kind of media coverage, and now social media, spreading information which are partly fake information about the event, meaning they did not really have concrete ideas who was the perpetrator. Okay, so they were talking about migrants, immigrants, refugees. So, and the whole role of migrants in that case became also kind of enmeshed, because in some cases other migrants were here to help and hunting down the perpetrator, for example. But still, what's happening, and that's the B element, that the media takes this on with a very flawed coverage sometimes, or even with wrong information. And then we have C. C is the outrage, the panic on the side of those consuming the media. And in our case, as I described this, that particularly young men and men were taking their outrage to the street, because what they heard was a migrant is killing our children and our wives or our women. But that kind of outrage, and we might even say it could be manipulated. We don't know that. Anyway, there's outrage, and then the C, that was the C element. And the D element is that government or politicians' policy is taking this on board. They come up with new regulations. And then we have basically the last stage of moral panic. It's sorted, at least we think it's sorted. And then we might jump on the next event, on the next moral panic, which we can't predict everything. But then that's what I meant with the different stages involved, what moral panic is.